What is going on, everybody? Oh man, here we go. Hollow Knight Silksong. I know it's been out for a little bit. We've been busy playing some other stuff, but I'm excited. We're finally getting a chance to come around to this. We played a good amount of Hollow Knight. We speedran it for a little bit, but it has been well over 5 years since we have last touched that game. I had a great time with that. There's been so much hype. This game, there's been so much build up to it, and it is finally our turn to play. Oh man, let's dive in. Hey, good evening, Busey. I bet you did. We got a little bit, and then it turned to rain. They see your beauty so frail and fine. They see your peace woven of faith and toil. They forget your heart bound in slumber and servitude. When you wake, they shall see your truth, a beast's nature bare to all. From Farloom's Folly by the conductor Romino. Farloom. I like vaguely remember how the first game started. I'll be interested to see. What's going on, Yeet? Alright, so Hornet has been captured, it seems. Or is just traveling? I'm not really certain. Because you fight Hornet several times, but Hornet's not like the end boss of Hollow Knight. What do we have going on here? I think that was the save symbol. Okay, so we're breaking free. She was definitely captured. Not just being transported. No sound. That checks out, actually. That checks out. There should be sound now. Thank you for the heads up. Act 1, Farloom. It's the one thing I forget when I start a new game on PC is I have to route the audio. Whoops. It didn't miss much. It wasn't talking. I narrated the first bit. Alright, is my controller not working? B is bind. Let's unplug and plug back in. B? B? No? I'm probably tapped out of the game. Okay. It wasn't the controller. It's just me being a dingus. Alright, so we got X for hit. B is bind, but we don't have anything in that slot. A is jump. Alright. We'll let them give us the tutorial, even though they didn't give us a tutorial on how to hit walls. Moss Grotto. Alright. Also, you guys will have to let me know how the audio is and, you know, if there are any issues technically. Oh, does she have she has wall cling? Is that like a full-on wall cling, or is that just like a ledge grab? I guess we'll... Okay, it's a ledge grab, so if she grabs up to the top, then she can pull herself up. Is this... Okay. I was concerned for a second there that maybe the ground would give out on us. I am noticing that we've got a white bar so that's that bind. So when that builds up, we can heal, because I believe we were missing a little bit of health. Okay, very, very gentle intro here so far. Wait, where have I gone? Okay, we're on an upper level here, got it. I'm like, this has to be somewhere new. It almost feels like we're coming back to where we were, but... Oh, come on. No damage, run. Rip. Gotta start over. This area is a little too open, so we can go to the right, we can go up. Okay, so we've got Hunter's Cloak, simple protective garb, expertly woven, but showing signs of age, and a tool pouch. 18 of 400. I wonder what that 400 is building up to. I'm assuming we'll get a button that gives us access to a map eventually. If I recall, there is not any sort of, like, fall damage in these games. But you can fall a long, long, long way. Mossberry, sweet fruit that grows in moist environments. Its seeds are toxic to most creatures. What's going on, Adam? It's currency? So it just means that we have like a finite currency that we're allowed to hold. I'm wondering if there's like some sort of wallet mechanic. Why is she getting... Is it because we picked up that poison? I wonder if it's that mossberry in our... But now it's not affecting us, so there's something with that particular spot that we were just in. So I broke that, but I can't actually get up to it. Oh, so there's not gonna be like a... I was thinking like, could we pogo? But it doesn't seem like there's that pogo mechanic because the down attack is way different. So I think we'll try and go back over to the left since... Gosh darn it. Since that's visible to us. But that's the thing with these types of games is we're gonna have to keep track of a lot of different options. I also don't know if we've got breakable walls or anything yet. I'm sure there will be. I just don't know what they look like. Let's maybe take a little gander. Take a little gander over here to the right. Okay, not much. Again, it's just some currency. I say just some currency. Currency is probably going to be quite nice to have. Okay, so there's a little bit to the right, and then probably going on up, right? So let's check out to the right here. So immediately kind of thrust into things. All we kind of know is it seems like we've escaped from what we're unsure. Where is this going? Is this So this is actually just looping back to stuff that we've... Okay, we decided to go back down around, but we could have actually gone up. So we've got that building door to the right. We also have that poison, which I don't really know why we want the poison stuff yet. But, you know, somebody must have a reason for toxins. Okay, she's really getting wrecked in certain spots here. And it's almost like when we enter a new room, I think is when it's happened both times now. Is that a bench? Ruined chapel. Okay, so bench concept still alive and well. Yeah, I'll be very curious to see between this and Hollow Knight, like what sort of mechanics are the same, and what. Yeah, obviously we've got some new things because we're playing as Hornet. Is this a little boss fight? Moss Mother. Alright, so right into... Right into the fighting. Oh, so that actually... We got 2 heals off for that. So it gave us 3. That's, I wonder how healing the bind is. And maybe if we can do, like, partial binds. Okay, so those go down automatically upon defeat. Got 64. Can go up. This has to be a door that's just not interactable yet. Yeah, what's going on, Baron? How we doing, dude? Yeah, every time we've entered a new room, she gets this, like, aching whatever that we have to kind of ride out. It's hard to know if that's from this berry that we have or not. Apparently it doesn't go away unless we walk. I mean, there's someone in the shadows here. Okay. Yeah, that's scripted. It's got to be scripted and not have to do with the poison. Yeah, because if it didn't take us back to the bench. Up with you, up! I won't have you dying on my floor. Ah, awake at last. You should mind your strength, traveler. There's no use wasting energy on an old nobody like me. So this is the chapel maid. I see that now, madam. My welcome to your land has not been kind. I had reason to be wary. So you're another pilgrim then, scuttled out of the darkness to climb the great path and bow at its gilded peak? I am no pilgrim, I am Hornet, and I arrive in your land by no choice of my own. I was brought to your kingdom by force, captured by strange bugs clad in veils. Oh, how curious! The bugs of the citadel at the summit of our land. They veil themselves in service to their faith, or perhaps as slaves to something greater. And I shall seek their citadel. If the veiled bugs would go to such lengths to bring me here, I intend to find out why. Oh, ferocious, intimidating. Yours is no pilgrim spirit. You've the bearing of a hunter. Welcome then, fierce traveler, to Farloom, our holy yet haunted land. Before you depart, permit an old bug a brief warning. Best keep that weapon drawn. Our kingdom is gripped by a curse. Its paths grow wild and dangerous, and though some still attempt to climb the citadel at its crest, none return to speak of what they see. New objective, the Great Citadel. Ascend through the lands of Farloom to reach the citadel at the kingdom's peak. View objectives in the tasks screen of the menu. Okay, so now we've got a new tab here. Mossberry's still in our inventory, that's fine. So we've been transported by force from Hallownest to Farloom. Even though this is wrapped, there's clearly some mechanism to, like, lower that. So we've got to get going to the right. Hey, what's going on, Michael? Cheers. Hope you're doing well. Hopefully we'll get a little bit of explanation as to why she is kind of getting a bit fainty. So down is an option. Bone bottom. I mean, I guess there is this. We got flat butt. What are we talking about here? A fellow pilgrim, are you? About to start your great journey to the Holy Citadel up top? I am no pilgrim, sir, though it seems we'll be traveling a similar path. Not a pilgrim? Well, it makes no difference, I suppose. We all must walk the roads up and up, though most of us will fall long before we see the grand gates. If you're wise, you'll stop here and rest a while before heading out into that dangerous world. Alright, so we have, like, shops or something? What are we looking at here? Fearful pilgrim. Oh, you've come to hide down here too, then. 'Tis a fearful world out there. Can't keep quiet. I don't mind you joining me. Chosen a curious place to rest, ma'am. This pit of bells and the structure around it, they suggest a station for travel, though only one long abandoned. Rumors in the camp say these bells run throughout the lands, great veins of them forged by our ancient kin. Some even say bugs used to travel through them, in gilded carriage, no less. Gilded carriage, I'm wondering if it's the same, like, sort of carriage that we came in here on. Surely such fanciful travel would be a sin for us pilgrims. We must walk and climb and crawl using only our own meager claws. Only thus can we prove our devotion. I'm assuming that this is like, you'd have to come back, like you unlock it at some point. And then we'll have bug travel, like we did in the last game. Alright, so a lot of come back later, which makes sense. Okay, I know it's giving me arrows to go that way. I kind of want to go back and down, because it says that the whole point is to, like, ascend up. So I'm going to be counter... Oh. Secret? Okay. So, I mean, not all for nothing, I guess, but, yeah, that was a bit of a long fall. Don't know that I love that I did that to myself. Great. Alright, well, time to climb on back, I suppose. Gotta do the same thing with no new mechanics to get any new stuff. I mean, you could technically, I guess, like, intentionally die if you really wanted to get back there faster. But it's not really part of my plans. Well, at some point we'll remember exactly where to go. That makes sense why that stuff's there. It also makes it that much more intimidating once you know, hey, I can fall all the way down on my way up. I believe we could go here and then ping pong our way. Ooh, that was pretty fancy. Oh, dang. That might be the way that you get that. It's kind of like a pogo, but you do it on a diagonal. Let's see. Because you have to, like... Not worth it. Not worth it. Almost had it, but that ends up being more awkward than it's worth. Plus it's for a toxin, so is it even all that valuable? I would say probably not. So this was the boss room, which means we are almost back. Hi again. Yeah, I wasn't really planning on coming back to see you, but here we are. Turns out the hole in the ground is bait. Or useful, like, much later on. Jump over it. Do not go back down in the hole. Under no circumstances. Oh, traveler, destined for the Citadel, yes? Well, before you embark, won't you stop and make trade with an old pilgrim? I'd see your wares, madam, though I fear I may have nothing worthy of offer in return. But worry not. If you lack fine goods to trade, we can barter still. In this devout land, we deal in currency of faith. Rosaries, those finely carved beads of prayer. If you will only share some with me, I will trade you something fair. This guy is Peb, and the currency are... Oh, these are rosaries. Whatever we've been picking up so far are not rosaries. Okay. So we've got magnetite brooch. It'll help gather rosaries. I'm assuming that's supposed to be more like a magnet. Mask shard, those are always nice. Craft metal. Fashion something nice out of it. So I'm assuming you have to have this and then, or maybe even multiple of them to get it crafted into something by maybe like a smith. Got the simple key, which we haven't found a door yet that would open, and then rosary string. Loose rosaries fill in your pockets. You can string them up safe so you won't go losing them. I'm assuming there's some concept of losing the rosaries.
That's fine.
What's this you're building, sir? A sign of some kind? Aye, aye, you're a sharp bug. A wish wall. It's past time this old camp had one. As a resident fixer, I've taken it upon myself to sort it out. They're a popular thing about Farloom wish walls. Useful, too. So many prayers left unanswered, gives them a place to go. Click the fixer. I also don't know if I'm missing out because there very well may be, like, that I need to keep talking and like exhaust dialogue further. Oh, hear me pray, please hear me sing. My path's ahead, but here's the thing. I can't squeeze past, O gate of bone, so please wake up and help. Oh. Why do you sing, little one? This bony gate seems like a poor audience. Sherma. Oh, but of course I sing. I am Sherma, a pilgrim just like you. I hear the call of the great citadel just like every other devout soul. So basically, at least at this point in the game, Hornet is just going to be mistaken as a pilgrim, and everybody's like, yeah, well, of course, I don't recognize you, and all the people here are all just trying to get to this citadel. Which makes it sound like you have an entire area, region, what have you. I don't know what to say, like, blind worshipping, but, like, there's a very strong calling to whatever sits upon this citadel up at the top. Like, it's just this thing that you look up to in very... You have a very strong, I guess, faith in whatever it is up there. But look here, as soon as our sacred journey begins, we are tested. This huge gate stands between us and the way forward. Only holy prayer and song will open the way. In this kingdom, even mighty bone is moved by music. Join your voice with mine, Red Maiden. You, me, and my lucky chime will sing together until the great gate opens. Now, I can see if this was, like, some first-party game by, like, Nintendo, somehow there would be, like, actually singing into a microphone that, like, a game would force you to do. Okay, yeah, so maybe I do need to be expanding the dialogue a little bit further with some of these. Sturdy gate, I ask you, break or bend? Just open a little for me and my tall maiden friend. Okay, and then you just repeat it. Alright, well, So we've got a couple of doors now that we haven't been able to do anything with. There's also nothing indicating that a key would be needed. But surely that 500 rosary key is going to come into play at some point. Okay, so that's just to kind of give you a peek around the corner. That's to the other side. Okay. So it just gives you slightly more look at what's on the other side of the bone gate. Yeah, they keep giving us these little side places to like jump down to, but I'm not quite certain what they're for. Okay, so I can't get up there yet. Certainly we will get, oh, there's one of them hidden walls. Okay, hold on, let's see what we've got this way first. Before we go wandering too far. Gosh darn it. Should have just checked it out. I saw the dark. Yeah, my brain is like defaulting to where's the magic from, or whatever it was called, the soul attacks from the first game. See, I think I have to hit, that's the problem. I keep hitting sideways. I have to be hitting down. Okay, so that's gonna take us down even further. Let me see about, okay, so that's gonna take you down to the other side of the bone gate. So we should indeed go back down there. Does that actually rattle something? Okay, I think there was maybe just like a random bit. Hey lady, I opened your door. Oi, you see it, Red Maiden? The great gate heard my song, and in its infinite and ancient kindness has opened the way forward for us. Does not see me coming through the door, I guess. Gate, 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 nicest gate I've met. Gate, 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 greatest miracle yet. Alright, so let's loop back up because I'm assuming here that the progress forward is going to not be, you know, through the hidden path. They're expecting us to drop back down and then go to the right on the other side of that shortcut. So I want to check this new place out. So trap rock in. Go fast, I guess. Oh, almost got baited. Okay. So now we have 60 rosaries. I'd say that's worthwhile. I don't know if we want to spend them right away, but we are right, like, at the town. So we have multiple currencies, which I don't remember there being multiple last time. But it has also been years, so What do we got? Insert rosaries. Alright, well, they're immediately gonna make us spend some of them. Fair enough. New bench. A fancy bench, actually. Pilgrim, you are blessed to walk the foundations of Farloom. Humble yourself before the shells of those who gave their lives to hold our kingdom's weight. The marrow. Gosh darn it, Colby. Don't double whammy. Are you serious? Ay, making dumb things happen. Can I heal yet? No, I need to hit something like one more time. I think there was a fireball that just came up here, right? I don't want to get hit by it. Okay, this feels like we have reached a dead end, so now we are being forced to climb. So I know it, since the game is like trying to force us vertical. Okay, so you get 3. That's all you get. Does this not break? Guess not. Okay, so you've got that path. See, the problem with me and Metroidvanias and just any game where you get path options is I'm like always hesitant to commit to a singular path. That's a shortcut, so I'd say worthwhile. Thought I had him. What's going on, guy? Enjoy your lurk. I'm always hesitant to like fully commit to a path. Because you just have multiple options. You know that the game is trying to distract you and hide things from you. So like we had a path up that was also up, but up and to the right. Okay. I don't know if that's just meant to be so that you can only like hop on it once. You gotta be quick, I assume, instead of like the flipping spiky guys from Crystal Peaks. What do we got? Shard Pendant. Equip tools in the crest menu while resting at a bench. Excellent. Excellent. First tool acquired. I don't know that we have any pendants or anything, but we'll take it. Good start. Glad I went this way. Uh-oh. Gotta climb that. Nothing hidden here. So we can go higher, or we can come back to the right. I feel like these darker... Oh, hello. I feel like these darker rooms have paid off so far, although that wasn't really all that... wasn't really all that dark. Frayed rosary string. Okay. So rosary string, got it. That's what they meant by that. So instead of, I'm assuming rosaries are something that we can lose by dying. That full rosary string that you buy turns them probably into an item. Did I just kill? I must have killed the few early. Ow. Okay. Or these are new ones. I don't know if we just killed the other ones faster or these guys are new. They hurt. Okay. We've got close to 100 rosaries now. Probably gonna want to spend. Okay, so that's blocked off. Got that as a path to come back to. What have we here? Let's maybe take a little rest. Okay, allows one to collect more shell shards from defeated creatures. So the shard pen. Oh, okay. So not necessarily first tool, or maybe these are considered tools that go in the crest, but it's our first thing to be able to equip. We will gladly take it. Alright, what do we... Dodeshna, stranger, you are looking a little tired, is it? Unhealthy? To rest with us here if you wish. It is nice and dark, and warmth from below brings good health. Still, you should make care not to stay too much long. You are not flea, after all. The beasts here are much frightful, Scary? But if give them space, they leave alone. You respect beasts, beasts respect you. Okay. Probably just little informational stuff. Welcome to our caravan. Okay, so lots of mentions of fleas here. These are, okay, they are fleas. Okay, this is Flea Master Mushka, leader of the caravan. Our own journey has barely begun, but you are most welcome to tarry here for a while, stranger. Where ways are dark and winding, good bugs must stay close together. Time has come for us fleas to find each other and travel together as happened generations before. Many fleas of this kingdom should be flocking to our caravan. Times have become dangerous. Okay, find lost fleas, and then they will come back here. Sure. Wish promised. I'm assuming wishes are basically just quests to fulfill. Sounds like the grubs. Traveling these lands for my own reasons, Flea Master. However, if I happen upon any fleas on my travels, I will aid them as best I can. Yeah. Okay. So they'll make their way. They'll make their way back here if we find them. Ow. That's only 5 of them. There's a path there. There's also a path down here to the right. Okay, so you just have to, at this point in time, be slow and steady with those guys. Okay, so that was... If I had gone here the first time, the route that I took would have found... We would have found this rest point sooner, so... Okay. Making ourselves a little loop. We can't go that way, so now we must climb up. Try and see where that goes. I would also presume... I think at this point we're just going to the right. At some point we're going to get a map, I would have to imagine, and then we can backtrack a little bit. Oh no, this is where we got... This is where we got that item. So we're actually backtracking out and to the left because I think we've gotten everything in here. Sounds good to me. Up we go. I feel like you always have to whack the wall to make sure that you've truly checked everything. Alright, more shortcuts. Ah, crap. Crap. No, surely we will not be falling to our death. Not again. Well, I guess not really to our death, but just falling for freaking ever. From such great heights come down, and that is really not part of the game plan. There was one of these before that was like a, Can we make that jump? I feel like we should be able to. Okay. Nice jump. Who be singing? Why does this... Can you, like, knock this somewhere? There are actually several of these rings, so now I'm... Edges sharp and senses keen. Are we fighting? In my land, that is the way warriors greet each other. For you, though you were a child barely hatched, you are also a warrior. Your stance, your weapon, your movements all proclaim it so. You have keen sight for my skill bug, but my childhood has long since passed. What has happened here? I see signs of battle all around. Well, you know, they're complimenting my looks. I look younger than I am. You know, clearly. These strange shuffling pilgrims in the camp below, they were docile enough, but up here they seem to have lost their senses. They cry out to the darkness and attack their fellow travelers. Keep your weapon drawn and your bearings true. The way ahead is winding, and to lose one's way invites only death. I'm a navigator amongst my tribe and have been making maps of these lands. I can trade them with you and supplies if you wish. I like that. I like that. With this, you can add any new areas you discover to the maps that you own. Track your location throughout these wildlands with a bone compass. Each member of our tribe can craft them. I would pass you mine for a small price. Bench pins. Use these markers to place... okay. So we have 100. Okay. I definitely want the compass. Kind of in a weird spot here. Mosslins, we should probably start with the marrow. And then with 20 more, we can buy the compass. Or do we just lock the compass up now? No, we gotta buy the map, because the compass doesn't do any good without maps. LB for the map, okay. Kietska. In these lands, names are given freely, are they not? I am Chakra, wielding rings. If our hunts intertwine again, I will have new maps to trade. Until then, farewell, child wielding needle. I thought she was just going to up and disappear. Yeah, not having the... So that can go up. Not having the location on the map, yeah, makes it so that the map doesn't do crazy amounts of good. Got a bench up there. Is this heading back? No, this can't be heading back into the Mosslins, right? 60? We need 70. We can get 70, I'm going back. Okay, but now enemies, at least here, are starting to drop it. Okay, there we go. I'm heading back. Give me the compass. Not, I mean, I might not even be technically in that area, and so it might be a moot point, but I want it. Kietska. Travel much farther, but if I keep moving and stay vigilant, I will reunite with her. Okay. So let's see what we're looking at here. Yeah, so this is the marrow, but we're not... We are clearly not in that region any longer. Now, I don't know if we've made it to the moss, so we could go left. Or we can also go to the right, I assume. That's a path back down. All sorts of options. I did see this earlier. Forgot to grab it. So that takes us back up, and then I believe back into the left and up is kind of the way that we want to go next. Okay. Yeah, let's go check this out, because that dropped... This dropped down. Okay, so that's a shortcut. I remember that room. Got it. Okay, so yeah. Westward bound we go. And I don't think we're gonna be too far off. Yeah, Moslin's map is only 40. Unfortunately, I think 2 of those red guys went into the... Oh, we can also go up. So you can go up and you can go left. So go up and left. Oh. I'm doing some back steps here. Can you hit him? I guess you could just kind of... That's trapdoor that you get from up. Oh, that's me real sad. So that stopped, but no, it's still having issue. Let me see if the stream decided it wanted to be dumb on this. No, so it's connected. But if it's dropping frames on Twitch, that means that it's just like issues across the board. Like it's not just which is what it's been recently.